Are you ready to ace your next C++ technical interview? From OOPS concepts to memory management and STL, the difference between a junior and a senior developer often lies in the details of how the language works under the hood. In this video, we will cover C++ interview questions and answers, C++ programming MCQ exam prep. Master your C++ technical interviews with this comprehensive guide. In this video, we cover 30 comprehensive C++ MCQs designed to simulate real-world technical interviews and certification exams. We'll dive deep into the why behind every answer to ensure you truly master the logic. Make sure to pause the video after each question to test your knowledge before we reveal the explanation. Which of the following is the correct identifier for the extraction operator in C++? Option A, less than. Option B, greater than. Option C, less than. Option D, greater than. The correct answer is B. In C++, the greater than operator is known as the extraction operator, used with cin to get input. The less than operator is known as the insertion operator, used with ku to output data. Understanding these operators is fundamental to C++ I/O operations. The extraction operator extracts data from the input stream and stores it in a variable. What is the size of an empty class in C++? Option A, 0 bytes. Option B, 1 byte. Option C, 4 bytes. Option D, depends on the compiler. The correct answer is B. An empty class in C++ has a size of 1 byte. This is to ensure that two different objects of the same empty class have different addresses in memory. If the size were 0, the addresses of multiple instances would be the same, making it impossible to distinguish between them. This is a common interview question regarding object identity. Which operator is used to deallocate memory that was allocated using new? Option A, delete. Option B, free. Option C, delete. Option D, remove. The correct answer is C. In C++, when memory is allocated for an array using the new operator, it must be released using the delete operator. Using delete without brackets on an array results in undefined behavior, often only calling the destructor for the first element. Always pair new with delete and new with delete. Single quote dot. Which concept allows a single function name to have multiple definitions with different parameters? Option A, function overriding. Option B, function overloading. Option C, encapsulation. Option D, inheritance. The correct answer is B. Function overloading is a compile-time polymorphism feature where multiple functions can have the same name but different signatures, different number or types of arguments. Function overriding, on the other hand, occurs in inheritance when a derived class provides a specific implementation for a method already defined in its base class. What is a copy constructor used for? Option A, to copy a class into another class. Option B, to initialize an object with another existing object of the same class. Option C, to create a copy of a pointer. Option D, to duplicate the source code of a class. The correct answer is B. A copy constructor is a member function that initializes an object using another object of the same Class. It usually takes a reference to the same class as a parameter. E.g., classname, const classname and obj. It is essential for deep copying when the class manages dynamic memory or resources. Which header file is required to use cin and q in C++? Option A, less than stdio, h greater than. Option B, less than iostream greater than. Option C, less than conio, h greater than. Option D, less than stdlib, h greater than. The correct answer is B. The less than iostream greater than header is part of the C++ standard library and contains definitions for the standard input-output streams. Cin stands for character input and q stands for character output. Less than stdio, h greater than is the C-style header for input-output. What is a pure virtual function in C++? Option A, a function with no body in the base class. Option B, a function that cannot be overridden. Option C, a function that is private. Option D, a function that returns void. The correct answer is A. A pure virtual function is declared by assigning 0 to it, e.g., virtual void func equals 0. It makes the class abstract, meaning you cannot instantiate it. Derived classes must override this function to become concrete classes. It acts as an interface definition. What is the default access specifier for members of a C++ class? Option A, public. Option B, protected. Option C, private. Option D, internal. The correct answer is C. In a C++ class, the default access specifier for members is private. In a C++ struct, the default access specifier is public. This is the primary difference between a class and a struct in C++. Which STL container is implemented as a doubly linked list? Option A, vector. Option B, deck. Option C, list. Option D, stack. The correct answer is C. The std list in C++ is implemented as a doubly linked list. It allows for constant time insertion and deletion from anywhere in the container once an iterator is obtained, but it does not support random access like std vector does. What is a this pointer in C++? Option A, a pointer to the base class. Option B, a pointer that points to the object itself. Option C, a static pointer. Option D, a global pointer. The correct answer is B. The this pointer is an implicit pointer available within non-static member functions. It points to the object for which the member function is called. It is useful for distinguishing member variables from local parameters with the same name and for returning the current object from a function. What happens if a programmer forgets to deallocate memory using delete? Option A, memory leak. Option B, segmentation fault. Option C, dangling pointer. Option D, wild pointer. The correct answer is A. A memory leak occurs when a programmer allocates memory on the heap using new, but fails to free it using delete. Over time, the program consumes more and more RAM. which can eventually lead to the system running out of memory or the program crashing. Which of the following cannot be inherited? Option A, public members. Option B, constructors. Option C, protected members. Option D, virtual functions. The correct answer is B, constructors, destructors, and the assignment operator are not inherited in C++. However, the base class constructor is automatically called when a derived class object is created. Each class must have its own constructor to initialize its specific members. Which keyword is used to prevent a class from being inherited? Option A, const. Option B, static. Option C, final. Option D, explicit. The correct answer is C, the final specifier. Introduced in C++11, can be used to prevent a class from being inherited further. It can also be applied to virtual functions to prevent them from being overridden in derived classes. What is the time complexity of searching an element in a STD map? Option A, O, 1. Option B, O, log n. Option C, O, n. Option D, O, n log n. The correct answer is B. A STD map in C++ is typically implemented as a red-black tree, a balanced binary search tree. Therefore, search, insertion, and deletion operations all take logarithmic time. O, log n. If you need O, 1, std, unordered underscore map, hash table, should be used. Which of the following is used to handle exceptions in C++? Option A, try, catch, throw. Option B, try, except. Finally, option C, if, else, throw. Option D, assert, error. The correct answer is A. C++ uses try, catch, and throw for exception handling. Code that might cause an error is placed in a try block. And if an error occurs, it throws an exception that is handled by a catch block. Note that C++ does not have a finally block like Java or Python. What is friend function in C++? Option A, a function that can access private protected members of a class. Option B, a function that is defined inside a class. Option C, a member function of a derived class. Option D, a static function. The correct answer is A. A friend function is a function that is not a member of a class but has been granted permission to access the private and protected members of that class. It is declared inside the class using the friend keyword. What is a dangling pointer? Option A, a pointer pointing to a memory location that has been deleted. Option B, a pointer that has not been initialized. Option C, a pointer pointing to null. Option D, a pointer that points to another pointer. The correct answer is A. A dangling pointer occurs when an object is deleted or deallocated, without modifying the value of the pointer, so that the pointer still points to the memory location of the deallocated memory. Accessing this leads to undefined behavior. What is name mangling in C++? Option A, encryption of code. Option B, A process of generating unique names for functions by the compiler. Option C. A way of hiding data members. Option D. Errors during compilation. The correct answer is B. Name mangling, or name decoration, is a technique used by C++ compilers to encode function names with their parameter types. This allows the linker to distinguish between different versions of overloaded functions, which have the same name but different signatures. What is the purpose of the inline keyword? Option A. To make the code faster by reducing function call overhead. Option B. To make the function private. Option C. To allow the function to be used in multiple files. Option D. To declare a function in one line. The correct answer is A. The inline keyword is a suggestion to the compiler to replace the function call with the actual code of the function. This eliminates the overhead associated with function calls. Stack pushing, popping, for small, frequently used functions. Which of the following is not a fundamental data type in C++? Option A, int. Option B, float. Option C, string. Option D, char. The correct answer is C. In C++, int, float, char, and double are built-in fundamental types. String is actually a class provided by the C++ standard library, std, string, and is not a primitive or fundamental data type. What is abstraction in C++? Option A. Hiding internal details and showing only functionality. Option B. Combining data and functions into a single unit. Option C. The ability to take more than one form. Option D. Reusing code from one class to another. The correct answer is A. Abstraction is the OOPS concept of showing only the essential features of an object to the outside world while hiding the complex implementation details. It is achieved using classes, headers, and access specifiers. Which keyword is used for automatic type deduction in C++11? Option A, dynamic. Option B, type. Option C, auto. Option D, var. The correct answer is C. The auto keyword allows the compiler to automatically deduce the data type of a variable from its initializer. This is particularly useful when dealing with complex types like iterators in STL. What is a virtual destructor, and why is it used? Option A. To speed up the destruction process. Option B. To ensure that the derived class destructor is called when deleting a base class pointer. Option C. To prevent the class from being deleted. Option D. To delete private members only. The correct answer is B. If a base class pointer points to a derived class object, deleting the base class pointer without a virtual destructor would only call the base class destructor. This leads to memory leaks of the derived class members. Declaring the base destructor as virtual ensures the entire object hierarchy is destroyed correctly. How do you comment a single line in C++? Option A, asterisk comment asterisk. Option B, comment. Option C, hash comment. Option D, comment. The correct answer is B. In C++, Single-line comments start with. Multi-line comments start with asterisk and end with asterisk. Hash is used for preprocessor directives and is not a comment symbol in C++. What does the scope resolution operator, smiley face, do? Option A. It accesses global variables if local variables have the same name. Option B. It is used to define a function outside a class. Option C. It is used to access static members. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. The scope resolution operator is versatile. It can be used to access a global variable when a local one shadows it, to define class methods outside the class declaration, and to access static variables or nested classes, namespaces. What is the difference between std, vector, and std, array? Option A. Vector is static. Array is dynamic. Option B. Vector is dynamic. Array is static size. Option C. There is no difference. Option D. Vector cannot be used with integers. The correct answer is B. A std. Vector is a sequence container that can change size dynamically. A std. Array, introduced in C++11, is a container that wraps a fixed size array. Its size must be known at compile time and cannot change. Which smart pointer allows multiple pointers to own the same resource? Option A. std. Unique_PTR. Option B. std. Shared_PTR. Option C. std. Weak_PTR. Option D. std. Auto_PTR. The correct answer is B. std. Shared_PTR uses reference counting to allow multiple pointers to point to the same object. The object is only destroyed when the last shared_PTR pointing to it is destroyed or reset. std. Unique_PTR, conversely, allows only one owner. Which of the following is the correct way to declare a constant in C++? Option A. Const int x equals 10. Option B. Int const x equals 10. Option C. Hashtag define x10. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. Both const int x and int const x are valid ways to declare a constant integer in C++. Hashtag define is a preprocessor macro which can also be used to define constants. Although const or constexpr is preferred in modern C++. What is multiple inheritance? Option A. A class inheriting from multiple base classes. Option B. Multiple classes inheriting from one base class. Option C. A class inheriting from another derived class. Option D. Inheriting from the same class twice. The correct answer is A. Multiple inheritance is a feature where a class can inherit features from more than one parent class. E.g., Class C, Public A, Public B. While powerful, it can lead to the diamond problem, which C++ solves using virtual inheritance. What does RAII stand for in C++? Option A. Resource allocation is initialization. Option B. Runtime addition of internal information. Option C. Random access interior interface. Option D. Real-time array indexing integration. The correct answer is A. RAII. Resource acquisition as initialization is a core C++ programming idiom. It means that a resource, like memory, file handles, or mutexes, is tied to the lifetime of an object. The resource is acquired in the constructor and released in the destructor, ensuring no leaks occur even if exceptions are thrown. That wraps up our 30 essential C++ interview questions. We hope these explanations helped clarify some of the more complex aspects of the language. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more technical interview prep. Don't forget to check out the link in the description for the full practice exam course. For a complete set of practice exams and in-depth C++ certification prep, check the full course link in the description below.